Hi guys, my name is Miss Stephanie, and today I'm going to read for you Pumpkin Trouble by Jan Thomas. But before we start reading our book, we're going to learn the pumpkin chant. So the pumpkin chant is a rhyme with actions that I'm going to teach you, and we can do it together. It's super fun. We're going to do it a couple times so you can get used to it the first time around. And if you wanted to, because it's on video, you could replay it over and over until you learn it, and it's perfect. All right, you ready? All right. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin bread. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin head. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin eye. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin cake. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin shake. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin stew. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin boo. Good job. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Get your hands ready. All right, let's go. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin bread. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin head. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin eye. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin cake. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin shake. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin stew. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin boo! Good job! All right, now let's go read our story. Pumpkin Trouble by Jan Thomas. And published by Harper, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. This will be great! Ooh, looks like he found a big orange pumpkin. I can't wait to show Pig and Mouse my jack-o'-lantern. They'll be so surprised. Just one last seed. Oh, so look at that. He carved open his pumpkin. He started to dig out those seeds. And there's just one more pesky seed in there. Let's see what he does. Whoops! Uh-oh. This isn't good. Uh-oh. What happened? He fell right in. Do you think he'll be able to get out? Can anyone help me? Ooh. Can you guys help him? What do you think he should do? Let's see. Pig? Mouse? Are you there? Oh no, nobody's answering. Hello? Ah! It's a pumpkin monster! Oh no. He found Pig and Mouse, but they're scared of a pumpkin monster. I wonder what that could be. A pumpkin monster? Where? Oh no, now Duck's scared. Who do you think the pumpkin monster is? Do you see him? Oh no, it's chasing us. Oh. Yeah, it might be our friend Duck who's stuck in the pumpkin. It's chasing us? Help! Oh no. Now Duck's really scared too. Do you think there's really a pumpkin monster though? I think It might just be Duck and his pumpkin that's scaring them. Quick! Hide behind the barn. Oh, looks like they're getting away. What barn? Uh-oh. Smash! Oh no, his pumpkin's all smashed to pieces. Oh, and he looks dizzy. Look at the stars above his head. Duck? Oh, looks like they figured out that their pumpkin monster was actually Duck. Look! Duck battled the pumpkin monster and won! I did? Ooh. So they think that Duck saved the day. And maybe he did. Hooray for Duck! I'll make a jack-o'-lantern to celebrate, says the duck. I wish Duck were here to see this great jack-o'-lantern. Where is he? Can I get a little help? Oh, goodness. Do you see him? It looks like he had the same problem when he lit the candle. He fell in and got stuck. The end.
Hello, my library friends! Hello, my library friends! I'm Alex, your librarian from Heroes Regional Park Library, and I am Benny the Pig! We're inviting you to our special program dedicated to Halloween. Hooray! The special program dedicated to Halloween! And library has so many books about Halloween. Please come to the library and check them out. I'm going to check out the book today too. Very good, Benny, and we're going to read a very special book. What the special book? Very, very special book. John Pick's Halloween. Oh, John Pick's Halloween! I love that story! Okay, my friends, you still do not know that story? Let's start to read. Let's start to read! John Pick's Halloween. A story written by Jen Waldron and illustrated by David MacPhail. I will read the story with permission from Penguin Random House publisher. Okay, let's open the page. It was cool and hazy on Halloween night. The silvery moon shed a ghostly white light. As the fog billowed in and bats flitted about, trick-or-treat piggies got dressed to step out. Two of the pigs made a long flowing cape with safety pins, thread and some shiny black tape. Another smeared rouge on the beaming brown face of a piggy whose ears were wrapped in red lace. One of the pigs wore a huge rubber nose, suspenders with knickers, and a blue checkered hose. A tiny, chic pig donned a towering chapeau, with finished things off with a tangerine bow. Oh, I can see the tangerine bow here. In mask and warm jacket and long floppy shoes, the busterous piggies perfected their booze. But what about this piggy? But one silent piggy, whose first name was John, just sat in the shadow with no costume on. Let's move it! Let's roll! Where is your back and disguise? I am not going, John said. Go without me, you guys. Not going? They hauled. Did we hear you right? I am tired, said John. I will stay home tonight. So the gassed up piggies all bid John adieu as they rushed on the doorway and crowded on through. But John wasn't tired. He was nervous and scared. He would have dressed up and gone out if he dared. So he was afraid. When no treaters called and were even inside, John feared he was in for a long, lonely night. So he pulled a fat pumpkin from deep in the pile and carved out the face with a wide, jagged smile. What a good job he did! Then he thought he heard grumbling outside the door, and so wavering spirits floated up through the door. And when a dark shadow swept past his nose, John dove under the table, shivered and froze. Ka-boom! Came a bang and a loud piercing yelp. Had somebody crashed who needed his help? He heard a long moan. Then the door seemed to creak. Who was outside? Did he dare take a peek? Would you dare take a peek? Let's see what happened next. When he did, what he saw was a striped yellow-eyed cat and a small crumpled witch in a banged-up black hat. What happened? Gasped John. Are you here for a treat? Of course, said the witch without skipping a beat. But the steps are too dark. Where is your Halloween light? Just a minute, said John. This will brighten the night. That's better, she said. Now the others can see. So where is the goodies for Kitty and me? Where is the goodies? Oh, here he is. We have long curly ribbons of lead licorice and crystal rock candy right here in this dish. Yuck, the witch scowled. You call that a treat? You need savory snacks that real monsters can eat. As she zoomed through the room with her broomstick and cat, she spied leftover pumpkin and said, Don't waste that. We can make a molasses and spice pumpkin pie. Salt seeds and toast them with crispy and dry. So, put on an apron and go wash your hands. Then get out some bowls and 1,000 round pins. Have you got any apples? Any cinnamon sticks? Find what I need and I will show you some tricks. Oh, it looks like they're going to cook. Yes, John and the witch began sifting and stirring. She cracked the eggs as the blender was whirring. He scooped out pumpkin and mashed it all up. She mixed heaps of sugar and cream in a cup. He rolled out the dough for the tarts and the pies, while the witch made witch cookies with raisins for eyes. Now we're cooking, she said with a grin. Open the oven. We've got food to put in. Soon, some trick-or-treaters began to stop by. They seen the lit pumpkin and smelled the warm pie. They are my balls, the witch whispered in John's little ear. They're loud and they're messy, but nothing to fear. Trick or treat, howled the callers. Bring on the fun. John offered them seeds since the pies were not done. When the Halloween goodies were ready to eat, the noisy crowd drooled and tripped over their feet. A man in a cape from his ears to his toes smeared cream on his chin and some more on his nose. A wild woolly werewolf who howled in the moon slurped pie from a bowl with a big wooden spoon. While the witch and the wizard slow waltzed through the air, a slimy green creature slipped right off its chair and oozed in between dirty discoloring brutes who had spiders with webs on their crusty white suits. As this ghostly group danced and chowed down his food, a beaming John Pig was caught in the mood. He was so happy and clapping. I wish you could stay and this party could last. Me too, gushed the witch. This bash was a blast, but I'm sorry to say that our gang must hit back while the moon is still out and the sky is still black. Woohoo! There is always next year, next Halloween. We'll come back for a visit and check out the scene. he said goodbye, and while he was saying goodbye, John's housemaid turned with stuffed backs and cold toes, with popsicle noses and pop-sided bows. Poor John, they all sighed. He has really missed out. He skipped Halloween and been lonely, no doubt. Was he lonely? Yucks! Said the pigs as they spotted John's pies. They could not believe their tired pink eyes. Welcome home, said John Pig. Would you care for some mousse, persimmon plum pie, as my spiced apple juice? Our house is so cozy, the aroma so pleasing. We are so tuckered out from our trick-or-treat teasing. John offered his housemates fat muffins with cream, orange striped sundaes, and pumpkin supreme. Look at this kitchen, there is so much to eat. Yum, called the pigs as they downed one last treat. John opened the pumpkin and blew out the light. He covered the cakes and called it a night, night, night. He climbed up the stairs and crawled into bed with visions of goblins and ghosts in his head. In the dark, he slept soundly, no longer afraid, and dreamed of the many new friends that he'd made. Okay, my friends, John is sleeping. This is the end of the story. Have a happy and wonderful Halloween, and I will see you in the light.
Hi guys, it's me Noelle at Maine Library, and we are going to be creating a spherical kitty. So I usually do a sample, but you know what? I want this to be a kind of cool surprise for you. So we're just gonna get going, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're going to take 2 pieces of black construction paper, and you can see that they're 2 different sizes, right? So you cut on the long side of one piece of paper, and then you cut on the short side. You're gonna cut 4 long strips like this, and then 4 short strips like this, all right? And then we are going to make this shape, just like that. You take a piece of, 1 strip goes that way, and right about in the middle, you're going to take your glue stick. You're going to need a glue stick. You're also going to need scissors. You're going to take a little bit of glue, and then you're going to take your second strip. You're going to put it right in the middle, just like that, okay? Then you're going to do it again, right in the middle on top of the other strip. And then you're going to take it and you're going to cross just like that, okay? Now then, the last strip, can you guess what we're going to do? That's right. We're going to put all of them together, just like that. Okay, so they're all stuck together just in the middle, right? So here we go. We're going to take that whole thing, kind of give it a good press down. Going to take it and we're going to turn it upside down. All right? So we're going to take the bottom one here. Going to put a little bit of glue right on that edge. And then across from it, we're going to stick it together just like that. Okay? All right, we're going to do that with all of them. You ready? Right here. And it's going to be tight. squeeze in there. There you go, just like that. Okay, so there is one sphere done. See, look, whee, and there it goes. So you have one sphere done, and that's the body. Okay, so we're gonna take this little guy, we're gonna set it aside. Set it over there. And you're going to take the next four that are a little bit shorter, and we're going to create the head. Okay, so it's very similar to what we just did. So we go so there's your little sphere, and that's the head. Okay, so we're going to take the head and we're going to stick it to the body right there. Ready? Here we go. It's got to be a little bit tricky. Take that, get it all nice and gluey. Good. And you take this, your center right here, and you're gonna go boop and tap it right over. Okay, so you're gonna give a good pinch. All right, just like that, we have, you can kind of see the head here, and you can see the body there. All right, so that's your kitty cat, and now we're gonna be making we're going to be doing the tail and the head, the ears, the nose, and the eyes. So let's get started. Now here comes the fun part. So can you guess what we're making? What does it look like? Is that a kitty cat tail? All right, so we have a kitty cat tail and a little kitty cat face. Oh, I bumped his ears. All right, so we have all the pieces to decorate our kitty cat. So let's get started. Let's go. Okay, so take your kitty cat ears, and sometimes, a little trick, fold the bottom just like that, fold it up, and then fold that up just like that. And I'm going to put glue on that little tab right there. Then we're going to stick it on the ears. All right, so we're going to do the other eye, and we have the nose, and then we have the tail, right? So I'm going to get these stuck on, and I will show you in just a sec what it looks like. So hang out. All right, so one last thing we have is a tail. So we're going to turn him over. Put the tail like right about here. Yeah, let's put it on the bottom. Get a little bit of glue. A little bit of glue there. All right, almost done. All right, here we go. So I'm just basically putting it where we put the other glue at the very bottom, right there. And then there's his tail. So you have a black kitty cat using 2 constructions of black construction paper, a little bit of pink, a glue stick, a little bit of yellow, and you're done. So all that was with 2 sheets of black construction paper, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of pink, and you're all set. And you could even put little whiskers on there if you wanted. I'm not sure if you could do that with crayon, maybe. I don't know. You could practice with that and see what happens. But otherwise, that is your black spirit kitty. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
This is The Spooky Box by Mark Gonea. This book is for everyone who loves thinking of endless possibilities. I wonder who that could be. Oh, it's a box! A spooky box. I wonder what's inside. It could be full of bats or filled with rats. What if it's spiders? Maybe it's a bunch of old bones. It's probably not snakes, but it might be snakes. It could be cake. I hope it's not haunted. Or full of live bugs. Okay, I'm going to open it. Here I go. I can't do it. It's just too spooky. I know. You do it. You open it. It might be full of candy. Uh-oh. What was that? I don't think candy thumps, do you? What is it? A squid far from home? A ton of toads? A candy-seeking robot with laser eyes and a kung fu claw? That's it. I can't take it. Let's open it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5. 3. Ah! It's 2 more spooky boxes. They're pretty small, but anything could be inside, like a couple of evil puppets, or doors to another world, or a vampire's lost teeth. What do you think could be inside? You'll have to decide for yourself, 'cause that's the end of the story. The end.